Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to the iiNet BFNL Junior Footy Show for another week. Big week of junior football and netball action throughout the Ballarat Football Netball League. Lakers week. It's Lake Wendouree's time to shine here on the iiNet BFNL Junior Footy Show this week. I'm Sean Kelly. This is Matt Wiltshire joining us once again, our fantastic co-host, Matty. Welcome, mate.
It's great to be back on the screen again for another exciting junior football netball show, mate.
Exciting is exactly what it's going to be as well, because we catch up with the cream of the crop from the Lake Wendouree Football Netball Club. They're under 16.5 footy captains in Andrew Spratling, likes to be called Spratto, so that's the way that we rolled with it. Ava Valpied from there at 15 and under netball side as well comes in and chats with Matty. And we've got our Crockers Menswear and Schoolwear most valuable netball winner in. It is Abby Cooper this week from the Sebastopol 13 and under netball ranks, and she gives a fantastic interview. And interestingly, teammates with last year's overall Crockers Menswear and Schoolwear winner Talia Kirby, who I reckon Abby's in with a good chance as well, because she's got those same kind of qualities as Talia had last year. So Sebast's putting up some strong nominees for this Crockers Award in recent years.
Yeah, no, she does, and she'll be definitely wanting to following Talia's footsteps and get that $250 voucher for grabs.
She will indeed, but don't take our word for it. We're going to cross straight to the Lake Wendouree Football and Netball Club now. We're going to have a chat with Andrew Spratling, Ava Valpied, and then we'll chat with our Crockers winner for this week. Have a look at it now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's time to get the real stars in on the iiNet BFNL Junior Footy Show this week. It's Lakers week here on the Junior Footy Show, and joining us to talk about the Lakers junior football side of things is their under 16.5 captain Andrew Spratling. Spratto, thanks for joining us, mate.
Thanks, mate. It's been good.
How's the season been so far, mate? Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a few good wins. Bet Sebastopol in the year.
Yep.
And bet Derby last weekend. So 2 wins. Hopefully build a platform now for later in the year.
Oh, that's a good start, obviously. Who do you see as the biggest opposition this year in the under 16.5 comp?
Probably the biggest competition would be probably Backers Marsh.
Yep.
Yeah, they're sitting on top at the moment. They're strong side in the wet and the dry as well. And probably East, yeah, Backers Marsh and East.
I was going to say East are backing themselves in. I've had a chat with a few of the East boys, and they're cocky.
They are very cocky.
They are indeed.
They're strong side, so yeah, they can go all the way, I reckon, too.
Who's the up-and-comers in your team, mate? Obviously, every year you see a couple of blokes that kind of, not so much take you by surprise, but you can see that they've improved from the couple of years before. There's always one or two. Who is it in the Lakers team this year?
Probably this year, I reckon Carl McKay's come a long way.
Yep.
Takes good overhead mark all the time. Another one would probably be Lockie Shivers, coming into the ruck from the 16 seniors straight to the 16 seniors.
Yep.
And he's really dominated so far, which is good.
Very good stuff to see. Obviously, a very strong club as well. What is it that you enjoy about the Lake Wendouree Footy Club?
I think it's just a good family atmosphere.
Yep.
We all get around each other, always look out for each other on the field and off the field as well. Good bunch of guys, great coaches as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just good, family entertainment, which is good.
You're going to stick around at Lakers once your 16s days are done?
Yeah,
Head up
I will.
into the 18s?
Yeah, we'll stick around, yeah.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear, mate. It's not all serious on this show. You've probably watched it a little bit. You know that we like to ask a question each week where we put you in a scenario. We put you out here at City Oval on the 14th on Grand Final Day.
Yep.
We say that the siren's gone.
Yep.
We say that you're 3 points down and you've just been given a free kick 35 out directly in front.
Yeah.
Who takes the shot for all the marbles?
We're going to give the shot to probably Carl McKay.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll probably get the free kick because he's probably played for a
Yeah,
little bit.
you're probably right. He's probably so wooden, duck the head.
I'll probably give it to him. I reckon he's a nice shot as well, so give it to him.
It's a lot of weight on one's shoulders to be given that kind of responsibility, isn't it?
He's a lot of weight, yeah, but I reckon he's up for it.
It's fantastic. And there's always those couple of blokes at the club that just give you the irrits every now and then as well. Who are those blokes in your team?
I'll have to go along probably Benny Landwehr. He tends to steam me up a little bit, stir the group up a bit, always have a good joke, and also our reserves coach Glenn Raven. He has a fair crack at us too, which is good.
Good to hear. Obviously, you just tell Glenn, just sit down, reserves coach. I'll see you boys will look after it.
Yeah, just pipe down, mate.
That's it. Just sit down, mate. AFL, who do you support?
Carlton.
Carlton? You're going okay.
Yeah, going alright. Had a bit unlucky with the umpires, but I think,
showed a bit in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have shown a bit, which is good. Yeah.
Good stuff. So obviously you've said you want to play Lakers at 18s going through or anything like that. Is that where you see yourself going, Lakers, and going into senior footy and playing senior footy with Lake Wendouree Footy Club?
Yeah, hopefully I'll be 18s next year, then play a few years in that.
Yep.
Go to the seniors hopefully, and later on down the track I'll have a coaching job in the juniors or seniors.
That'd be good. And of course, if you do play for Lakers next year, hopefully you get to play in a pretty good ground with the ground being done up. So, any good groundskeepers or anything like that may be able to look after you in that regard?
Yeah, my old man's pretty good. He goes alright at that job.
Very good.
Yeah, we'll give that to him, I reckon.
Fantastic stuff. Spratling, thanks for joining us, mate. It's been a pleasure. pleasure
Nice,
having
mate.
you in here. We're going to keep talking to the Lake Wendouree Junior Football Netball Club because we've got Ava Valpied from the 15 and under netballers coming in shortly to have a chat with Maddie. So let's have a listen to Ava.
And we're joined now by Ava Valpied from the 15 and under seniors from Lake Wendouree. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a bit about the Lakers so far this season. In the 15 under seniors, are having a good year so far?
Yeah, we are. We're about third on the ladder.
Yep.
Below East Ballarat and North.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're doing pretty well.
So you had a few wins this season so far?
Yeah, we have. We've only lost 2 games.
No, fantastic. So at the moment, sort of a confident group of girls, which is good going forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Who would you say the team to beat so far this season?
I would probably say North Ballarat.
North Ballarat. What about East?
Yeah.
How do you think you go against East Ballarat?
We've actually won against East this year.
Yep.
But, yeah.
No, fantastic. Now, you've not just playing in the BFL, you've represented the league 3 times this year against the Maryborough Castlemaine District Football League the first time, then 2 times on Saturday and Sunday. So a big weekend for yourself with Interleague. You played against Macedon Rangers on Saturday and then the Western Zone Championships on Sunday. Tell us a bit about the Interleague experience and how it is sort of playing with girls that are usually the girls you're coming up against in the BFL.
Well, I reckon it's a great opportunity because a lot of those players are, great netballers. And they're all, really good and they're really nice off court.
Yep.
And also on court, so I've got to know them, not just playing against them, but, as a teammate.
So you find it's a real step up in standard from sort of the BFL into the Interleague?
Yeah, definitely.
Ah.
Harder competition, but it's still great.
Fantastic. Now you have Lisa James as your 15 and under coach.
Yeah.
How is she to sort of go as a coach? She really focus on development and things like that and help you with your netball
Yeah,
going
definitely.
forward?
And she helps everyone individually. And she's a great coach, one of the best coaches I've had.
Fantastic. Now you've got the big game against Geelong Football Netball League, which is one of the
Yes.
toughest ones for the year always for our league in the Bob Davis Trophy. What do you think the girls sort of need to look to improve on to get over a strong side like Geelong?
Definitely nothing, we have no issues with girls getting to know each other, but probably some skills like passing. We probably need better passing.
Yep.
We hope to get our goals in and defence-wise, just everything like that.
Just so everyone that is watching does know, what position do you actually play?
Usually I play centre court and a bit of defence as well.
Fantastic. So pretty versatile, which is what you want. Now back to Lake Wendouree. What would you say would be the best thing about the Lakers club?
Definitely the people there. I've made so many new friends and this, the coaches are great. I've learnt so much.
Fantastic.
And yeah, I'm doing my best with netball at the moment, thanks to Lakers.
Yep, very good to hear. What are the team goals this year? You're obviously third on the ladder in a good position. You're thinking, is finals a goal, or are you stepping up to grand finals? What's on everyone's mind?
Well, the teams that I've been in for Lakers, we've been runners-up 2 years in a row for the grand final.
Yep.
So it'd be great to beat North Ballarat in those teams.
Yep.
But we did beat them in the Lightning Premiership, but to win the grand final would be a great opportunity.
Fantastic. Second twice would make you very hungry this year,
Yes,
which is a good
definitely.
driving for the grand final this year. So look out, North Ballarat. Now, a bit about your future. What are sort of your future ambitions with netball? You're obviously a very young and talented player. Where do you want to go with your netball?
It'd be great to, stay a senior player for Lakers in the future.
Yep.
Maybe become a coach. I would love to maybe play for Pride one day if I could.
Yep. No, fantastic. Well,
yeah.
the way you're going so far, it looks like you're in good stead for a position in a Pride side if they are obviously still around. But thanks for coming into the show. Really much
Anytime.
appreciated, and good luck with the rest of your season with Lake Wendouree and also the rest of your netballing career.
Thank you.
And we're joined now by our Round 9 Crockers Menswear and Schoolwear winner, Abby Cooper. Welcome to the show, Abby.
Thank you.
Now, it's your second year playing netball with the Sebastopol Junior Football Netball Club. What would you say that it is you enjoy most about playing netball?
Probably my teammates.
Yep, so you've got some good teammates there. How about the coaches? They're always nice and supportive?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Always good to have a few friends at the club to make it a very enjoyable experience, I should say, playing netball. Now, how is your team, the 13 under reserves, going so far this season?
We've won a few and we've won 3 in a row, so if we win this weekend, we've won 4 in a row.
Fantastic. So the team's sort of thinking down the track. The final spot, definitely, you reckon?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully then make it through the grand final?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a good dream to have, so I'm sure the girls will be very keen to get to that grand final. Now, you obviously understand a bit about what this award is about because Talia Kirby, who's one of your teammates, you saw her get interviewed for this actual award last year at the Sebastopol Netball Court?
Yeah.
You did, and she went on to actually win the $250 voucher at the Robbie Medal, and it was definitely a very memorable speech that Talia made, so let's hope that you can follow in her footsteps.
Yeah, hopefully.
Now, what position on the court do you play for Sebas?
I like to play goal attack and goal shooter.
Goal shooter, so you love scoring goals?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Did you have any sort of idols or people that look up to? I know you've got a couple of good shooters there at Sebas in the senior ranks. Are they sort of some people that you look up to?
I like to look up to Julia and Georgia Can.
So the Can sisters there. Does Julia play in shooter as well?
No, she plays wing attack and centre.
Wing attack and centre. But obviously Georgia, like yourself, a shooter up forward. So you're looking to sort of be a senior Sebas player in the future, shooter like Georgia Can, following her footsteps. Fantastic. So, look, Abby, thanks heaps for coming in the show. Really do appreciate it. I've got a voucher here for you. You've been, a bit about the Crockers Menswear Schoolwear Award. You were chosen by Sebas for the whole of the club. So, the coordinator had to choose anyone out of all of Sebas and they chose you. So, that's a fantastic achievement and you're obviously very good around the club and always positive and energetic, which is the way that Sebas have described you. So, here's a $25 voucher.
Thank you.
And you're also now going the running for a $250 voucher, which is at the end of the year at the Robbie Allen Medal, where you might have to make a speech in front of 600 people. How do you think you'd go there?
I don't know.
Bit nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would be too. I would be definitely in front of 600 people. So thanks for coming to the show. Good luck for the rest of the season, and hopefully we'll see you down in the finals.
Thank you.
Abby Cooper from the Sebastopol Football Netball Club. Wasn't she fantastic?
Yeah, no, she was. Obviously, the young one's always a bit nervous coming into the show, but she's done a fantastic job there.
Speaking of fantastic, how good were the Lakers reps, Andrew Spratling and Ava Valpied as well this week on the Junior Footy Show. Before we leave, two big things to announce on the Junior Footy Show this week. One, we've been through every club now. We go back and we restart the loop next week with Mount Clear coming in, so big time for Mount Clear. They've already got some stuff set there for them, so they've got some people to go up against. We're also going to have a youth girls segment starting next week. We've got Emma Lynch from our youth girls, of course, one of our fantastic youth girls players with Ballarat, who's going to come in and she's going to have her very own segment on the Junior Footy Show going forward for the rest of the year, solely on youth girls. So it'd be great to see Emma come in and do that for us from a youth girls point of view. That's all the time we've got for this week on the iiNet BFNL Junior Footy Show. We'll be back next week. We'll see you then. Yeah.